Hello guys, welcome back to another video on FootyPod. So today's video is about us predicting the Euros 2021 or 2020 or whatever you like to call it. The Euros are coming up. They're gonna start this Friday, and we wanted to do this prediction videos. This prediction video. We've not done a video in a long time, but without any talking, let's just get into it. And I'll do the first two groups, which are Group A. So in Group A, the teams are Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland. So first of all, we've discussed this together, and this is our a final conclusion. So we've won Italy first. They're on a 27 game unbeaten run. And they're just too strong for the other competitors in the group. So we've gone with them. For second place, this was a pretty hard one because there are teams which really like to compete. But we've gone for Turkey. We feel like they are a really good team with some quality players. Um, they've got a good attack, they've got good defense, and we feel like they'll be solid throughout the Euros, and maybe even go on a long run, maybe to the quarterfinals. Third place. Now this was the one place where the team will go through, but the other team will go out. So it was between Switzerland and Wales. We originally went Wales, but after looking at the stats, we just feel like Switzerland will do better than Wales this time. But it's gonna be hard. Anything can happen. It can be Wales third, but we've gone Switzerland. So this means Wales will go out. And moving on to Group B, it was Belgium, Russia, Finland, and Denmark. So we've got Belgium first. They're just quality team, great players. Lukaku, De Bruyne, Courtois. These players, I think we think that this will carry them through this group quite easily. And then second place, we've gone for Denmark. Denmark have, of course, Christian Eriksen, Kasper Schmeichel, players like that, and we feel like they'll be quite comfortable in the group after Belgium. Russia finished third. We feel like Russia haven't been as good as they were in the World Cup. So yeah, we've just gone for them third. They still go to the round of 16. And of course that means Finland will go out. We feel like they're just they have the least quality of the teams in the group. And let's move on to Group C and D.
Yeah, so like Vihan said, we've all agreed on these, and sort of if we disagreed, it'll be like a 2 versus 1. Some of those groups are tight, but yeah, moving on to Group C. This one, I think, unless something really strange happens, the Netherlands are gonna win that group fairly comfortably. Only real competition should be Austria, which is why we put them second. Ukraine aren't an awful side. They're not great. And Austria, as seen when they played England, are quite a good side. Then Ukraine third. North Macedonia, I mean, they've done really well to qualify for the Euros, but if they even get to the round of 16, or even if they come third, really, they'll have done amazing. I just can't see it happening, but you never know. Who knows? Maybe they'll just really fight for it.
No one knows in international football.
Yeah, exactly. International football, once it comes down to the competition like this, they could just play really well, even come third and get through on best third team. Who knows? Group D, this is actually quite a good group, like quite a tough group. England, Croatia, Scotland, and Czech Republic. When you actually look at it, they're fairly evenly matched. I mean, on paper, England and Croatia should be much better than Scotland and Czech Republic, but in reality, like I said before, it's international football. It's a proper important competition. Anything can happen. However, I have still gone with England first, Croatia second. It could be the other way around. It's going to be a close one, that I think. But overall, I think England will just about take it. Croatia second. They're just the second best team, I think, in that. Possibly the best, but in terms of the actual matches, I think England were better. This was a tight one. Scotland and Czech Republic. They're both two pretty good sides, to be fair. Not awful. But we've decided to go for Scotland, mostly because of the fact that they're in a group with England, and they're not going to want England to just walk to the first place. They're going to really put up a proper fight, and I mean, it's Scotland, they're really going to go for it. So that's why we've put them third. And Czech Republic, it could be the other way around, but for me, Scotland will really fight for it and just about sneak in third, just over Czech Republic. So that's our first four groups done. It's going to be tight. We'll see how it plays out. Come on, England, take it home. Harry, on to the next group.
Scroll down, Daniel. So Group E, that consists of Spain, Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia. For this group, unless something mad happens, I'm not saying that the other three teams are bad, but we think Spain should easily win this group. They got more quality than all the other sides. Even though they're actually without Sergio Ramos for this tournament, which is interesting because we haven't really seen Spain without Sergio Ramos for 10 years or so. So it's interesting to see how they'll do without him. Second place, Robert Lewandowski is definitely going to carry Poland. He's world-class striker, probably the best in the world right now, and that's the reason we put Poland to go through automatically. And in third place, we've got Sweden. We've put Sweden in because they have lots of quality in their team, and we think they're definitely better than Slovakia. They are some very good players, Emil Forsberg, Kulusevski, Alexander Isak, and lots of others. So we put them through. And in Group F, the group of death, and Larson, thank you, Fihan. In Group F is the group of death, sorry Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. This group was very interesting, actually. We had quite a debate on this one. Because we had France first, we all agreed on that because there probably has. What are you saying about the Fiji national team, Daniel? Yeah, which
true.
Yeah, I guess it is. We've put France first because we think they're the best team in this group, and they're probably the best team in the world right now. And our second place was one we argued on. One of us, I can't remember who it was, said that Germany would go second and Portugal third. But in the end, we agreed that Portugal would go second, only because of Germany's performances in the World Cup. That might scare them about the group stages of a big tournament like this. And I'm sorry, Hungary. It's not looking good for you. I mean, if all the other teams draw and they somehow manage to scrape a win against one of the teams, they could go through. Who knows? It's international football. No one knows. And obviously in this tournament, because for some reason they're on 8 groups, they have to do a third place high ranking thing. Scroll down, Daniel. We need it. Daniel. Aha! Ah! Hide the round of 16. They don't. No. No. No! There we go. We're all good. So, for third place...
Just going to point out, brilliant zooming there. Click zoom and it just does that.
No. Now they know that Italy are going to be
difference
Austria.
between 175% to 200% apparently is a lot. Just went from that all the way to like one little bracket.
Yeah, all right.
Wow.
So
Anyway.
the teams you got on the third place ratings are Switzerland, Russia, Ukraine, Scotland, Sweden, and Germany. We all agreed Germany would go first, and we also agreed that Switzerland and Sweden would also go through. But when it came to the other three, we had quite a big debate. It was mainly between Russia and Scotland. I said Russia. because they were amazing in the 2018 World Cup. But then it came back to Scotland wanting to annoy England a lot. And so in the end, we did choose Scotland. Take it away, whoever's doing the round of 16.
Yes, that's me. Right. Moving on to the round of 16s. Mr. Wells.
Daniel?
Daniel.
Hello?
You're right. Right.
Ta-da!
Sorry for the delay. But right. As you can see, these are all of the matchups in the round of 16.
Do you not know about dramatic pauses from drama?
Yes. Yes, I do. Right.
Drama. You can't see me. I was doing a funny face.
All right. Let's just first. Okay. So let's just get into the first match of the round of 16, which is Italy versus Austria. As we said before, we think Italy is really strong. Quite a solid team. Roberto Mancini is a great manager. They've got Ciro Immobile, goal machine. And we just think Austria don't have enough quality to beat Italy this time. Next time maybe. Second matchup, which is Turkey versus Denmark. Yeah. Daniel, stop clicking on Sweden to win against Belgium. We'll move on to that. Right. And then this was this was quite a tough matchup. This is going to be a very tight game. Denmark versus Turkey, but we just think that Denmark will scrape through with that extra bit of quality they have in midfield. And third match, Belgium versus Sweden. So Daniel was clicking, thinking Sweden are gonna win, but no, they're not. Yes, they are not. No, they're not. No. Belgium are gonna win. I mean, what can you
Compose
say?
yourself, Vihan.
It's brilliant. What?
Vihan.
Compose
Breathe in.
yourself. Breathe in.
Hello, I'm back. Yes, Belgium are gonna win. That's all we can say. Germany versus Holland. This is another tight matchup. Both teams decent in defense. Holland recently have sacked Ronald Koeman and brought in Frank de Boer. And they're not getting results. With him as manager. So we see Germany winning this. Oh no. Yeah. So I said that because we have a 10 minutes time on our Zoom call, which is where we record these videos. I'll just do it quickly. Croatia to win against Poland. Sorry, Lewandowski. He can't carry Poland this time. France, Switzerland. France easy win. What? Spain versus Scotland. Scotland to win. Yeah, that's the correct one. Spain to win.
Scotland forever.
And
I mean,
England,
they could.
Portugal. Wow. Yeah, they could.
We need speed. We need speed.
Spain, surely. Yeah, so right, England, Portugal, another tight game. We were really debating this one. We think Portugal was gonna frustrate England this time, but just we've gone England. It's a bias. We all live in England, so yeah, we've just gone England. Sorry, sorry Portugal, but maybe they can scrape through. Right, moving on to the quarterfinals.
Daniel, that's your bit.
Yeah. Vihan, you weren't meant to tell them that we're biased. Shush.
Shush, we're definitely not English.
Yeah, we are not English.
Yeah, but we're not biased.
We are
It's still
Bangladeshi.
Professional opinion. Yeah. No, Zimbabwean. Anyway, quickly.
Brunei.
Quarterfinals. Croatia versus France. It's a tight one. Croatia, obviously, replay of the World Cup final from 2018. But we have gone with France. They're just the favourites. They're so good. Mbappe just running in behind. Even their midfield. I just think Kante is going to really boss it, especially as Croatia have such good midfield. In that game, they'll be very reliant on sort of Kante, Pogba, if he plays, and all the others. Belgium, Italy. Italy are a strong side and they haven't lost for a long time, but we just think Belgium are just too dominant, really. Hazard, the better of the Hazard brothers, Thorgan Hazard, is going to score.
Kylian Hazard, obviously.
So yeah, Kylian Hazard is going to score. But that game could go either way, but we've gone with Belgium.
Wait.
Germany.
Correction. Thogden Hazard, not Thorgan Hazard.
Yeah, of course.
It's Torgan, mate. It's Torgan.
No, it's Thogden.
It's Torgan. What are you talking about?
We'll explain to you later, Harry.
Okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm disappointed in you, Harry, for not understanding that. And then Germany, Denmark. Not sure how we've got Denmark this far, but anyway. Germany, Denmark. We've gone with Germany. Denmark done well to get to this point, but not going to really beat Germany, I don't think, unless they really put in just the best performance ever. Spain, England. Definitely no bias here. We've gone with England.
Absolutely no
To be fair,
bias.
this
No
one,
bias
to be
at
fair,
all.
I'd say we were less biased on because Spain, they are all right, but they're not particularly clinical. I mean, we saw that against whoever it was they played the other day. Portugal?
No, I don't know who it was.
No,
but
I
it
think
was
they did
Portugal.
play. No, was it? I can't remember who it was. They played
Hang
some
on,
good team.
I'll look it up
the other
and
day.
report back with
And
information.
obviously, we saw Morata completely sky a more or less open goal. And I just think England are the one thing England are good at is.
No, it was Portugal. You're
Yes,
right.
See, I thought so. The one thing England are good at is defending, and they haven't conceded in these two friendlies, so that's why I think England will win, just about. Harry, semi-finals.
I'm muted. Sorry, I was about to do the whole thing on mute. Okay, genius. Anyway, semi-finals, mate. That's the round of 16. Do you know what you're looking at?
Nah, I just glitched out. The zoom thing's just being a bit weird. That zoom
Just
button.
Stop.
I zoomed
zooming.
it, went down to the bottom of the page.
Hurry up! We have 5 minutes left.
Yes, France beat Belgium, Germany beat England. I got more to say.
Come
so-
on,
I'll
Harry.
carry on
we have
then.
5 minutes left. We have 5 minutes.
Nah, 5
Okay,
minutes is
so-
quite a bit. Come on.
First matchup: France versus Belgium. Number 1 in the world versus the favourites. Number 1 being Belgium, France, the favourites. We put a France win, but this was a very close match. We thought this would be possibly the closest match of the entire tournament. Basically, we chose France to beat Belgium because not only are they world champions and have all the confidence in the world, but again, their squad is fantastic. I couldn't name a bad player in the France squad. Everyone in the squad is fantastic, even though Belgium do have a lot of good players. And the second one, proving we're definitely not biased, it was Germany versus England, and we put Germany to win, mainly because Germany always beat England. No matter what happens, it's always Germany beating England.
I just want to point out, I thought England would win.
Yeah, he's more biased than the rest of us.
No, England did beat Germany not that long ago. Wasn't it a friendly or something? They played them. They did beat
friendly.
Germany. Yeah,
this
but
is
still,
gonna be like a tight game. But
that
like,
would be a
still,
tight game.
England,
Germany are just gonna.
I don't think England have ever beaten Germany in competition.
But how many times have they played them?
A good few times.
Was it East and West Germany then?
No, I
Actually,
remember
no,
now.
we have.
England have
It's
beaten
the
Germany.
World Cup final '66. I'm so stupid.
Yeah,
4-2.
I'm not sure you
was
can
West
really
Germany.
compare that. That's still
No.
1966.
We have beaten them 3-2 once with Eric Dyer getting a brace.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a tight one. Both of those semi-finals, if they happen, will be tight.
Daniel,
That's what we're
this
saying.
is my section, Daniel.
That's all we're saying. Move on to the next section.
Right.
Go on,
fine.
Bihar.
Okay, yeah, sure. Final. This is where we am.
Come on, let's just discuss this together then.
No, go.
All right. I'll just do it myself. Oh, sorry, Germans, but we are going France.
I doubt we have many German viewers, Fihan.
Huh?
Doubt we have many German viewers.
Yeah, but just like if they just tune into the predictions.
I
Yeah.
doubt they will.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
on
Of course,
about, Harry?
everyone in Germany likes us.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So France to win, just brilliant. They have so much quality. Like even their under 21 teams could challenge for like the semi-finals or the finals even.
Not sure about that, but anyway.
No, they can, maybe.
The under 21 team could probably get out of the group stage.
How,
Yeah,
how,
at
how
least
old's
out the group
Mbappe?
stage.
Can he play for the under 21s?
Nah, he's 23.
No, he's 23.
Right, yeah, France to win. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Yeah. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video during the Euros actually. So goodbye.
I'm just going to point
Au
out,
revoir.
they forced
Oh,
me
yeah.
to make these predictions. I thought North Macedonia would win.
Aw.
Bye.
I thought Hungary
Bye.
would win.